Hello, everybody.
What? What?
And welcome
to Ghoul Society.
That's my little sister Sarah, who apparently cuts off her hellos now.
That's my big sister Jamie.
Oh my gosh. We are grateful to be recording on the unceded stolen territories of the Songhees and Esquimalt First Nations and the Lekwungen and Wasanich peoples whose historical relations with the land continue to this day. As uninvited guests, we are committed to disrupting racism and colonial violence within ourselves, our families, and our communities. By listening to this podcast, you've officially been inducted into the Ghoul Society.
Yep.
We have the Geegles.
Geegle.
The Geegles. What's up?
Sorry, I feel like I have to burp. Just thinking about apple pie now that you sang your apple song.
The apple song will be at the end of the episode, so
Yeah.
stick around to find out about that apple song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick apples after this, so why don't you tell me your story?
Tell me your story, get the fuck out of my house.
So then I can pick some apples. Ding!
Yeah, but we have to bring your stuff inside first.
Yes. Yes, Mom.
Don't even give me that look.
There's too much stuff in the world. Sometimes I get stressed out about how much stuff is in the
Listen,
world.
Jamie had some stuff still in my storage unit.
Yeah, and I have 3 boxes just outside the door from Mom that I haven't dealt with.
Okay, I'm just telling everybody the context. And Jamie and I haven't lived together for like 4 years.
Oops.
And we still have a bunch of our stuff in storage. And so Montana was finally like, get this shit out of here.
No, he called me and he was a nice, kind boy.
Yeah, but he was like, your sister needs to get her shit out of here.
Oh, I see how it is, Montana. I'm coming for you.
Brother-in-law
You
things.
better watch out. You better not cry. You better not shout. I'm telling you why. I'm gonna get you.
Montana was singing Christmas songs yesterday.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. I just sang that to him. I thought of his name and I immediately thought of a Christmas song.
No, he likes to do this thing where he pisses me off. And on purpose, he rage baits me.
Love that.
And during Halloween, spooky season, he'll start just singing Christmas carols and Christmas songs because he knows that it annoys me. And he's like,
Pisses you off, yeah.
and I'm like, no, we have to have time for spooky season.
Oh, speaking of spooky season, in case you all haven't noticed by now or heard by now.
Yeah, if you haven't, where the fuck have you been?
Whoa, Sarah. We are releasing an episode every Sunday of October, and the theme is haunted houses. So stick around every Sunday, 10 a.m. as per usual, wherever you find this podcast.
Yeah, and also we're going to be at Halloween YYJ again this year. Thank you, Kirsten, for having us back.
Yeah, October 25th
October
for
25th.
early batch shopping hours. We will be telling some local spooky ghost stories.
And that will be rough to figure out. Oh my god. Also, everybody else needs to know this. Ghostly Walks Victoria followed us on Instagram.
Woo! What's up, Ghostly Walks? We
What's
actually need to
up?
book a walk soon.
Yeah, we do. They're like just starting them
Okay, great.
for the spooky season. But yeah, I was like, wow, I feel like a celebrity
Yeah,
because
me too.
I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So exciting.
Super fun. Okay, well, so I have a twofer because I wrote my first story and then I was like, shit, this is short. Like we said last week.
That's
so
right.
short.
So short.
And actually, I did this kind of poll. Not really a poll, but I posted a TikTok a while ago and I wanted our followers to help me pick my next story. This was a little bit before we decided we were going to do haunted houses.
Wow.
But
And you knew I wouldn't see it.
Yeah.
That makes me sad and mad at the same time.
Then get TikTok.
No.
One of them was a haunted house, and only two people commented, and it was Montana and my friend Emma. So, Emma, I know you're listening, and I know you got our back. So thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. So they were the only ones who voted, and they voted for different stories. So.
Oh, so the vote was still split 50-50.
Yep.
That's so funny.
So this was
at least
no. Quite a few people liked it.
Cool.
It has like 10 likes.
Nice.
But no one fucking commented.
Oh my god.
Anyway, guys, follow my TikTok. Comment on my videos.
Come on.
So we're going back, and I don't know why I keep going here. But here we are again in Toronto, Ontario. Listen.
Not again. I hate this place.
I know. We keep going to Ontario. I'm sorry, but that's where the spooks are because it's, yeah. So, originally built in 1867 on Jarvis Street in Toronto, Ontario, on the traditional territories of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee. Is that right?
Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee.
Haudenosaunee. Huron-Wendat, and Mississauga nations. This mansion, known as Euclid. Sorry.
Sorry, how's it spelled?
EUCLID. Euclid. EUCLID.
Euclid. Okay.
Euclid
or Euclid.
Yeah. Who knows? Not me.
Listen, spell it how you say it. God damn it.
Yeah. Frickin' the 1800s of it all. Was built for Arthur McMaster, who was a nephew of a senator and banker named William McMaster. During this time, Jarvis Street was one of the wealthiest parts of Toronto, and manors lined the street. It was the rich people area.
Damn.
And now it's kind of like
burn it downtown.
Yeah. Great. The house we see today is a bit larger than it was originally built. And the original house was, and actually is still, very Gothic, but it's very neutral, with green brass accents over the windows and red shingles. Kind of just looks like a manor, Just nothing super special about it.
Is it just like there. A business now, or is it still a living home?
It's a business now.
What is the business called?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay, because have I been there?
I don't know. Squirrel. There's actually a squirrel. Oh my god, it has an acorn in its mouth. I was like, oh,
cute.
It originally had 26 rooms and 17 fireplaces, with a stable and a carriage home in the back. In 1882, the manor was purchased by a man named Hart Massey, who was a businessman and philanthropist. He built an agricultural equipment firm that became Massey Ferguson, which is now part of AGCO in the States, very popular big manufacturer for farming equipment. And the Masseys renovated the manor, adding a turret, a veranda, and a greenhouse to the land. In 1915, as the area became more urban and commercial, the Masseys decided to move. Although I think they moved due to another member of the family and grandson of Hart Massey, Charles, being the talk of the town when his maid shot him in his home on February 8th.
Shot? Or
shot.
Shat? Oh.
Shat him.
His maid shat on him in his home.
The trial of 18-year-old Carrie Davies continues to be seen as the trial of the century in Canada. Carrie Davies was an immigrant from Britain who financially supported her mother and 3 siblings. She was in Canada, her family was in England, and she became a maid at the young age of 13 due to financial difficulties and her mother's poor health. According to Carrie herself, she shot Charles on the steps of his home on Walmer Road in Toronto with his own gun, because he had, quote unquote, ruined her.
Oh,
She later claimed during the
that's fair.
trial she had shot him because she believed he was going to sexually assault her.
Oh, wait, he didn't or he did?
He had reportedly made a pass on her, and when she said no, he said, okay. And then the next day she shot him.
Wait. So he did or he didn't ruin her?
Who knows?
No one knows.
She knows.
She knows, but she
was just like, he ruined me. And then...
So maybe he did, maybe he didn't.
Yeah.
And hopefully... Yeah.
Yeah. During the trial, Charles was seen as a seducer and Carrie was depicted as a virtuous and naive maid. Others in the rumor mill alleged that she was mad and mentally unstable, of course. This was the view many had due to the Massey family being so affluent in Toronto. In the end, Carrie was found not guilty, and there was a shift in societal attitudes toward the Masseys and wealthy people who influenced the judicial system and politics in Toronto. So anyway, that's a bit about the Massey home. Pretty crazy.
Okay.
Toronto history, 1800s. So to go back to Euclid, whatever you want to call it, Hall, in 1915, the Massey family gave up the manor to the University of Toronto's Victoria College and served as the station of Toronto's radio station CDRB in the 1920s. The manor was also home to an art gallery for a few decades until 1960, and it was later bought by Jules Fine and became a restaurant named Jules Mansion, and even housed the Bombay Bicycle Club on the top floor.
Whoa.
After Jules Fine suffered from a stroke, the manor was sold. The greenhouse was demolished and replaced with a service station. Finally, in 1976, it was sold and bought by the Keg Restaurant. And it became the Keg Mansion. And that is what it is today.
Wait. It's a keg, but it's the keg, but it's a mansion?
They call it the Keg
rooms?
Mansion.
What is in all 26 of the rooms, or is it all just dining?
See, here's the thing. So, dining, some of the rooms were turned into bathrooms. You know, you got put in the kitchen, storage.
It sounds like a huge space for a restaurant.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Pretty cool, I think.
Keg. Oh my god.
The Keg Mansion, that's what it's called.
I want a burger.
Should we go get a burger?
Yeah, Burger Crush.
Oh, fuck me.
Let's go.
I was thinking A&W Beyond Meat Burger. But anyway, so that's really the story of the Keg Mansion. And,
I'm
you know,
hungry.
it's bound to... I'm hungry.
Oh.
Okay, well, you have to wait. I'm hungry too. Just don't think about it. It'll go away.
Terrible advice.
The most famous and possibly only ghost of the Keg Mansion is that of Lillian Massey's maid. Lillian was the only daughter of Hart Massey, and after he died in 1896, she was the mistress of the manor until she died in 1915. I wasn't able to find the name of Lillian's maid, but it said that she cared so deeply for Lillian that after Lillian passed, the maid killed herself due to the grief.
God.
The story goes that
so they were in love.
Yeah, people think maybe they were in love.
Yeah.
The story goes that upon hearing of Lillian's passing, the maid was seen walking up the grand staircase of the house towards the oval vestibule, which was a hole in the second floor that just overlooked the main foyer. I don't know, manners, you know. It's just like a hole in the ground with a railing. The maid grabbed a length of rope that she fastened into a noose, tying one end to the railing, and she then jumped and killed herself in the manor.
Oof.
The other version of the maid's death is that the maid was having a secret affair with a Massey man. So not Lillian, but one of the men in the family. And she feared the affair would be exposed after Lillian's death, which pushed her to kill herself. I will say that the spirit is believed to be seen more of a legend than a fact, because we don't know the name of this maid. But it's still interesting that many people have witnessed the apparition of a maid, and many have claimed to see a glimpse of the former maid of the manor hanging from the second floor.
Oh, God. Terrible.
But she's only there for a moment, and then she disappears.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people have heard children playing, glimpses of Lillian herself, and hearing Lillian as well. Many people say that the mansion has a weird vibe to it, and that something seems off when you go inside.
Wait, where are the children coming from?
Like the Massey children, generational.
I see. But I thought that there was only one ghost there, the maid.
Well, that's just like...
Only one person, maybe. Did other people die in the house?
I saw an article that said maybe like a little boy fell down the stairs and died. And apparently Lillian died in the home.
Okay, yeah. So maybe there's other children that also died in the home.
Yeah.
Because the 1800s of it all.
Yeah, exactly. Someone who went to the Keg Mansion had an experience in the women's washroom, which is located on the second floor. And this washroom used to be Lillian's bedroom.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So while this woman was in the stall, she hung her bag on the back of the door, you know, as one does. And she heard a rustling sound coming from her bag because she had a bag of wine from the Keg restaurant that she had bought. And so she hears rustling, you know, she's going pee or whatever. And then she looks up at her bag on the door, and it's off the hook, just floating in the air.
What the fuck?
And so she was like, oh my God, and like covered her face because she thought it was going to fly at her face.
Yeah.
And then nothing happened. And when she opened her eyes, the bag was on the floor in front of her feet, just placed there.
What?
Yeah.
So weird.
So maybe that was Lillian being like, hey, what you got in this bag?
Hey, you gonna share that?
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna share that wine with me?
Another patron of the restaurant saw the ghost of a young boy in the washroom. This is believed to be, like I said, a 10-year-old boy who died in the home. Can't really find anything about that. The child who saw the spirit mentioned it to his mom, who told staff that there had been a young boy in the bathroom alone. Because this kid comes back from the bathroom. He's like, Mom, there's a boy in the bathroom. And she's like, there's a child just alone in the bathroom. Concern.
Yikes.
So the manager goes to check the bathroom. And when he does, there's no one there. Another young patron has seen the young boy spirit while having dinner with her mom. The manager overheard a little girl tell her mom she wanted to play with the trains. When the mom asked what she meant, the little girl pointed to the empty staircase and said she wanted to play trains with the young boy. But no one was there.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Spooky.
And that is really the end.
See ghosts.
That's the end of the Keg Mansion. That's the history and the spooks. And if you're ever in Toronto, you should go there and see if you feel a vibe or anything.
Can you pull up a photo of it?
Yeah. Outside.
Oh.
This is the inside.
Wow.
This is the stairwell.
Damn. So, yeah, I haven't been there, but I feel like I might have seen it when I was visiting.
Upstairs is probably more bar.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe downstairs is more... Yeah, like it looks like a cigar lounge, eh?
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's Lillian.
Oh.
Yeah. Steak.
It's so funny that the Keg owns it.
I know.
It doesn't make sense.
That's the vestibule.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I know. Isn't that funny?
Mm-hmm. It's so dark. Like, it's so funny
know.
how mansions of that era, because it's just like all like dark wood.
Yeah.
It's so dark.
So dark.
So dark.
Yeah. So that's the Keg Mansion.
Like tiny windows.
And, you know, I have another story for you.
Yay.
This one, we are traveling to Dawson City, Yukon, which is on the traditional territories, and I'm so sorry for this, the Han Trochek and Dinada nations.
Can I see the first one?
Yeah. But there's like
Oh, yeah.
two,
The Han.
there's like dots, dot. And then there's like on the first E, there's dot, and then the second E, there's a slash.
Yeah, Denada, I'm pretty sure is right.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of Trochek before.
Yeah.
Trochek. Usually when there's like an apostrophe, it's like a pause kind of.
Trochek.
Yeah.
But that's not how you would pronounce that E with the two dots on top.
Cheek.
Yeah. Maybe.
Trochek. Perhaps.
And so in this city, in Dawson City, we're going to be talking about the Macaulay House. But first, a little bit about Dawson City. The traditional nations of the Han, Ochek, and Dinada nations use the land for hunting, gathering, and fishing. And they were kind of surrounding the now Klondike and Yukon rivers until 1897, when George Dawson, quote unquote, settled there, and the area was coined Dawson City, which served as the Yukon's capital until 1952, when it changed to Whitehorse, the capital we now know and learned about. This city was the center, Dawson City, was the center of the Klondike Gold Rush beginning in 1896 and ending in 1899, which we'll probably cover in the future because gold rushes are cool to learn about, I think.
It's true.
Full of historical facts.
I think that this is the same gold rush that actually started, I can't remember the name of the war, but like this really huge war that was between the First Nations and the settlers / colonizers. And a lot of people died.
Yeah.
And also like the gold rush is really part of the colonial empire expansion, and the highways that they built for the gold rush like ruined and killed a bunch of indigenous peoples and communities, and obviously like severed their ways of life from the land as well. Yeah. And so I feel like the gold rush is like the epitome of colonialism in this area. Yeah. And especially like, the gold rush along the coast as well.
Yeah, that's why I think it would be good to cover it.
Yeah, totally. I'll send you this documentary that I watched that was really good on it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if it was the Klondike specifically. Bad memory, but yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So the Macaulay home, which is named after trader and businessman Henry Macaulay, was built in 1901 and was actually built here in Victoria, where Henry resided with his wife Marie. And it was moved to Dawson City. So it was built here. They took it down. They shipped it up north.
Holy shit.
I don't know how.
Bruh, what year is this again? The 1800s?
1901.
Oh.
So,
that's just crazy.
Yeah. Before we continue with that, in 1898, Henry actually established a store in Dawson City at the start of the gold rush. And he either like ran for mayor or people really liked him. All the colonizers were like, "Oh, we love you, Henry." Because in 1902, he became the first mayor, quote unquote, of Dawson City. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's why he was like, you know, this house we just built down here on the coast? Yeah, bring it up north for me.
Wow. So like on horses?
Yeah.
A horse semi-trailer?
Yeah, like crazy. I don't know.
People carrying it? Enslaved people?
Probably.
That's so fucked and crazy.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe that's why this house is haunted.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I couldn't find exactly what happened, but I assume Henry's mayoralship, is that a word?
Yeah.
Was over after a few years, and with the population declining in the city after the gold rush, he and Marie moved to Vancouver, appearing in historical directories around 1907, where they stayed until their deaths in 1944. The home was then used by the Yukon Gold Corporation as an office and was even used as a time for troubled youth by the government.
Whoa.
Eventually, the home was given to Parks Canada in 2001, and it became an artist in residence program, which houses artists to, quote, present an inspirational environment and culturally relevant context for art creation and research for professional artists of all levels of experience, end quote. Which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, there's lots of places that do, like, artist in residence.
Yeah.
They usually call it AIR.
Oh, yeah.
Like, AIR.
So the house really just gives artists unrestricted time and space to conduct research and develop and produce ongoing or new projects.
Cool.
And one resident artist from 2007, Jude Greebill, compiled ghost stories from previous residents into a book titled Footsteps in the Macaulay House.
Ooh.
Which I did not buy, so sorry, I don't have all the stories.
I love that.
This book includes a story from an artist who experienced a child spirit walking up to their bed in the middle of the night.
Ugh.
And it appeared that they were speaking, but no sound came out of their mouth.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, imagine you just wake up, you see a child walking up to your bed, and it's like moving its mouth.
What if its tongue was cut out?
Ew.
Because what if it was staying there during when it was the troubled
maybe
kids, quote unquote,
yeah,
like bullshit houses. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Other stories from former residents claim to have seen disembodied figures pass through mirrors in the home. And by pass through mirrors, I mean not pass in front of the mirror, pass through in the mirror.
Yeah.
No. Like in the mirror. They walk across the mirror in it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Not like into it or out of it.
Inside of the mirror.
Like they're stuck in the mirror.
Ugh.
They just walk by the mirror. Like it's a portal.
Yeah.
Mirrors are portals.
Truly.
If anybody didn't know.
Yeah, you never want to have... Okay, that was the other thing at the friend's house that I was talking about.
Was there a mirror facing the bed?
No. There was two mirrors facing each other in the bathroom.
Do they not know? Did you tell them?
No. I just left
Could have done some mirror scrying in there.
Ugh, creepy.
That's creepy. Okay.
Okay.
Another spirit that is often seen is just a young girl in a period dress, which is classic. And does she even exist? I don't know. Everybody sees that ghost everywhere.
It's true.
And a lot of people see an apparition of someone on the staircase. So that's kind of spooky.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just having this thought, like, we always see ghosts in, like, old-timey clothes.
Yeah.
But, like, do we ever see ghosts in, like, Y2K clothes?
No. I think
about
that
like
a lot.
2015, like,
I know.
Lululemon Ugg boots.
I think about that a lot.
Where are my modern contemporary ghosts at?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I know.
It's weird.
Maybe you have to wait a while until you can present yourself as a ghost.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe everybody from like this century just chooses to be reincarnated instead of being a spirit on the spiritual plane.
Damn, I didn't know it was a choice.
Well, some people think it is.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. So if you think that, then, you know.
Right.
Whatever you think. At this spot in the home, on the landing of the staircase, a lot of people just sense something weird. Their hair on their neck and their arms stands up, and they often feel physically ill.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Same.
I don't want to go there. Same. Just like all the time.
Same, especially in Vintage After Death.
Yeah. Don't go to Vintage.
My God.
No, actually do go there.
Yeah, go there for sure.
But anyway, we don't know where these spirits came from. We don't really know who they are. There's not a lot documented even about the house itself because it moved, and then it was kind of lost to time, and it's just been sitting there.
Wow.
And that is the story of the Macaulay House in Dawson City.
Damn. So, hey, all my artists, even I want to kind of go there.
Yeah.
Apply for the artist in residence at Macaulay House in Dawson City.
Do it.
Paint some pictures of the mountains. There's probably mountains there.
Yeah, it's in the Yukon.
Yeah. Well, some areas of it gets really flat up there.
I'll show you.
Okay, but you reach a zone where it's just like flat tundra.
Yeah.
But that might be more like Northwest.
Well, it's on a river.
Zone.
Hey?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. So
the city is super
still
small.
Hills. Whoa. It has like the colorful buildings. It's very like Norwegian design. Yeah. If you go to now we're on this little pause. If you go to like First Voices, then you might be able to look up how to pronounce the thing.
I've never heard of First Voices.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so this website, it's really cool. It's a language learning website.
Okay.
So you can explore languages. Sometimes it's kind of hard to find. So Sarah and I were just looking at a map, and we were looking at trondek.ca, and it looks like that Ochek is actually a very specific area. It's a point of land between the Klondike and the Yukon rivers, and it's the heart of the Trondek-Hewetchin traditional territory.
Okay, everyone, thanks for listening.
Well, thank you, Sarah, for bringing that story to us. We learned some new things about the territory. We looked at the First Voices website, which is a full language website, First Nations languages.
Yeah, super cool.
Turtle Island, which is really cool. You can always use nativeland.ca as well to see maps, which is helpful as well.
Yes.
And thank you, everybody, for listening. Thank you, Sarah, for bringing us those spooky ghost stories. And we will see you next time. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or critiques, you can email us at
ghoulsocietypod@gmail.com.
If you want, you can slide into our DMs on Instagram at
ghoulsocietypod.
Give us a follow on TikTok. Leave us some freaking comments at
ghoul.societypod.
You can find any resources and trigger warnings in each episode's description box. And make sure that you leave us a review, a comment, a like, any of that kind of stuff.
Subscribe to our channel. Actually, we do have a YouTube channel, so you should subscribe to it.
It's true. We have a YouTube channel.
Ghoul Society.
It's just audio files right now. Maybe one day.
No, I've been uploading shorts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sarah's been uploading shorts.
YouTube shorts, baby.
That's great. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
There's a lot of apples on the tree. Maybe you could help me pick the apples on the tree. And if you don't, then you will see that you are just a little wormy worm living in an apple world. And if you won't help me with the apples, I will cut your butt.
We're recording. Yes. You recorded that whole song.
Yeah. I'm a songwriter. What can I say? Guys, TikTok has ruined my sister.
What? No, it hasn't.
I'm just kidding. Ready?
Yeah.
Yes, hello. We are grateful to be recording on the unceded. Sarah, this is not a laughing matter.
So you're just like, yes, hello.
Yes. Hello.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.